In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take a PDF and put it as a background of a Google slide. So then you could make it a fillable document for your class. So there's some steps to do. So it's not easy, but I think it's easier than retyping a whole PDF. So here we go. I just opened up a Google Slideshow. So because we need to have it be the background of a slide. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to page setup and have the document be the size of a piece of paper. So 8.5 by 11. So we're going to go to page setup. It defaults to widescreen. So we're going to go to custom 8.5 by 11 inches. And there we go. The background of a slideshow has to be a JPEG or a PNG image. So in PDF Candy, you can take a PDF and change it to a JPEG. So that's exactly what we need to do. Again. All right, so there it is. We're going to convert it from a PDF to a JPEG. We're going to download the file. All right, so we're going to download the JPEG image. Now we can come over here and I can right-click anywhere on this blank page to change the background, or I can go to Slide, Change Background. And I'm going to choose the image. Now I downloaded it to my desktop. I'm going to find it, and I want the JPEG image. And there we go. So it is now the background. I cannot move it. I cannot type on it right now the way it is. And the reason that, so let me show you what happens. So let's say I just insert it as an image. The students, when they get this, will be able to move it around. And I eventually want to put little text boxes there. So that's why you want to add it as a background image that you cannot move around. So we're going to delete that. And now I need little text boxes. So let me zoom in here. So I'm going to add a text box, a little box, because all I have to do is add a letter. Well, when I click off of it, I lose the text box. So what I want to do is I want to add a little border, and I'm going to fill it with just a real light color. Maybe I'll do a real light, yeah, I'll just do a real light gray. So there. So I like the looks of that. I'm going to change the color so it jumps out at me as the teacher grading this, so I know that there's something in there. I'm going to grab it, and then I need multiple little boxes. So I'm going to go Control D, which is duplicate. So I'm going to 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I need 9. Oh, I need 8. All right, so I'm going to just drop those in. All right, let me zoom out, see how that looks. It looks pretty good. Whoops. Now, if I want to make sure they look a little crooked, so I'm just going to put that guy out there. So if you want, you can highlight all of those and right click and then align horizontally, and then they're all nice and straight. Now I need 4 more down here, so I'm just going to click that. Do Control D, move those down there. So now that it's a Google slide, I can add it as an assignment to my Google Classroom. So now I can go to my Google Classroom. I can create an assignment. Grab it from Google Drive. And students, make a copy for each student. And I want it to go there. And then we'll assign it. Now I can always look at it from student. So here's a student view of, whoop. So there's the assignment. I'm going to open it up just so you can see what it looks like for the student. So here the student can, let me zoom in. Student can just click on there, B, and then C, and sorry, Randy, these are probably all wrong. And then go back in here, make sure that it recorded. Yep, so it's there, and then the student can turn it in when they're done. So once you learn this trick that you can put images as the background of your slide, it opens up a bunch of really fun possibilities. So let's say you're one of our wonderful PE teachers and you are teaching a lesson on basketball and you want your students to label the basketball court. You could put a basketball court background here. So you can do that if you have an image already and you can bring it in, or if you click change background and choose image, you could do a Google image search. So it goes upload, camera, and then Google image search. So you could do basketball court, choose a basketball court image and insert, click done. And now you have a basketball court in the background. So if you wanted your students to label the different parts of a basketball court, so let's say the free throw line, what are the other different parts of a basketball? The sideline, the key, the baseline. You can always play in the margins here. So this is the slide, but then you have a lot of space here. So let's put in a little basketball. So let's insert an image. We're going to search the web. We're going to search basketball and we want a transparent image. So we're going to take this basketball and we're going to insert it. And it brings it over here really big. So let's make that smaller. And then you could put text on this. So I'm going to insert a circle and put it on top of there. And I'm going to make that transparent and take off that thing. So now I can type in baseline. Now that's kind of hard to read. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Now I've got the basketball just like how I want it. I'm going to group those objects so that they stay together. When I click on it, everything stays together. And then I'm going to click on it and do Control D. So I have a bunch of basketballs. Move this down here and I can change that to the 3-point line and so forth. So I did one here. So the student would then pick one of these and move it to the correct spot on the basketball court. And I think that's right. Yep, that's the key. So you kind of get the idea how you can play with this open area and have students bring items in and label different parts of a basketball court. You could bring in a map of the United States and put text boxes around here that have the name of the states, and they could drag it onto the state, the correct state. So a bunch of things open up, a lot of possibilities. This can be a fun way to have students interact and label different things that you have. All right, so that is how you can add a PDF to a Google Slide background using PDF Candy. I hope that helps.